my job.
I'll do mine.
Could you defend the man you hate?
This guy tortured them.
All new Courthouse on a special night. Next, when there's voodoo.
It's not about winning or losing.
The hell it's not.
I'm being sanctioned.
Because you are an embarrassment to my profession.
I'll tell you what I think of your court, Conklin.
He's smart, sensitive, and available.
Will you marry me?
I've been in sex crimes for 7 years, and you just don't have what it takes.
All I need is a chance and some support from my family. I can do this.
I have defended rapists before. It's just this guy. I can't do it.
Am I supposed to just give you all the nice criminals?
Meet them all in a special presentation of Courthouse. Next.
Hey.
Hey.
Didn't he sleep with you last night?
Yeah, you look sort of familiar.
I left you a note.
I got it. I can't be there for bed delivery. I have basketball practice.
Well, I just drew a short straw on the serial rape case.
Where are your priorities?
Right now, to get a look at the file before I interview my client.
Oh, this is from Suzanne. The snow video.
Oh, hey. So where were we supposed to sleep tonight? They took the bed this morning.
Oh, the stairs were kind of fun.
I said sleep.
What's your name?
Judge Jackson, have you ruled on our motion for a continuance?
Yes, tonight. The Speedy Trial Act is meaningless if you don't take your deadline seriously, counsel.
We also filed a motion to introduce the defendant's prior criminal...
denied.
But it establishes a pattern.
It's inflammatory and prejudicial, counsel.
May I approach? Off the record. Do you have a problem with me personally? Or are you just concerned about prison overcrowding?
What exactly is your point, Mr. Moore?
I have to work too damn hard every time I come into your courtroom. Now, what is it? My suit too flashy? You don't like my tie?
I'm ruling on your motion, counselor. That's it. But since you asked, I don't like your tie.
You playing?
I was thinking about it, yeah.
Still off the record? $50 says this white judge can't jump.
Search of your vehicle revealed a knife, rope matching the type used on 11 victims, and an R brand matching the one used on 10 of the 11 victims. Also, a videotape, which positively IDs you committing 8 of the attacks. Because of the overwhelming evidence, you might want to consider an insanity plea.
So you need some reason why someone would do something like this, like my mother was a prostitute or my father raped me?
An insanity plea could put you in a mental hospital instead of prison.
Well, I don't want to plead. I mean, I want to go to trial. I mean, my last one went well. You must have just gotten the file. Look, 1989, I was accused of raping 3 girls, 13, 14, and 16, I think.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
2 refused to testify. The other was unreliable, ended in a hung jury. You smell really good. What is that?
Mr. Snow, if you're not going to plead, you're going to have to give me something to work with.
What about, consent?
The jury is going to see the tape.
Those are home movies. The girls are acting.
That's your defense.
It's the truth.
I'm going to make a motion today to have the 11 charges tried separately. Hopefully Judge Parks will agree.
Ronnie, it must be hard defending someone accused of these things.
It's my job.
It's obsession, isn't it?
What?
You're perfect.
We have Prince and Chen at guard, you and me at forward. We need Bonneville at center.
Bonneville's psychotic. He's out of his mind.
He averaged 17 points a game at Indiana. Get him.
What the hell are you doing?
Having lunch.
Not on my time, honey. You said you needed to go over a police report about Travis. We had an appointment.
You were 40 minutes late, and I'd appreciate it if you didn't call me honey. When I get out of this line...
Excuse us, police emergency.
$4 even? You know, I wouldn't need you if I could read your report. You would have typed it or made it legible or something.
Where the hell did you come from?
Excuse me?
You want a perfect report? Go back to Princeton and write it.
Amherst. And you are my investigator, Mr. Gabrielli. You're supposed to...
I don't have to do jack. Next time you want my help, you pull the stick out your ass first. And don't call me Mr. Gabrielli. My name's Gabe.
Lenore, follow me. I've got a severance hearing in 5.
What a jerk.
Gabe? Yeah, this is good. Look, I want you to do the closing argument on the frat party rape.
Hedrick? But I'm sitting second chair. Betty's presented the whole case.
Done a great job. But I'm sitting in there watching the jury, and I'm convinced they hate her.
I don't think so.
When you go after a defendant as hard as she has, you risk being thought of as a bitch. Doesn't matter that the guy she's trying to put away is a rapist. Besides, I think the jury will respond to you better. You look like the victim.
But I've never done a summation before.
Are you telling me you're incapable of doing a closing argument? On a case you've been sitting second chair on for 3 weeks?
No.
Okay, then.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
So am I, Mr. Bonneville. I breathlessly await today's excuse as to why you are not ready to proceed.
Judge, may I approach?
No. Let's let the entire courtroom enjoy this, shall we?
Well, the truth is that I've had some personal problems. My wife's attorney locked me out of the house, and I got a stiff neck from sleeping in our station wagon for the last 3 days.
Which would account for your remarkable appearance.
Judge, please, I need another continuance. I haven't got any money, and I haven't eaten, and my allergies are unbearable, but I don't have any money to buy medication.
Excuse me. Bailiff, would you kindly go back to my chambers and fetch my violin so that I may accompany Mr. Bonneville in his tragic tale of woe? All right, Mr. Bonneville, this is all too pathetic for words. We'll continue this matter tomorrow. You will be notified. Let's see. Where shall we send that? Parking lot at Kmart?
Your Honor, if the 11 cases against Mr. Snow were tried together, the cumulative effect of testimony from 11 women in separate cases will be too prejudicial.
Why? When we're only introducing the same pattern of behavior in each case.
The pattern of behavior would come into play whether we had 1 case or 11. Motion to sever is denied. Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Good. Trial's in 2 days.
Thanks, O'Brien. We'll probably need you on the stand again Tuesday.
You got me.
You look happy.
Scale of 1 to 10, -2.
I feel for you. I've got the videotape, 11 victims, the physical evidence from the car. Not even the candy can help you on this one.
What?
PDs share mints with their rapists so they'll look harmless to the jury. It's so touching.
Yeah, about as touching as when you unbutton your blouse on the cross-examination.
Does this mean you're going to put America's funniest home video maker on the stand? Please, put him on the stand. Oh, you know we got a slam dunk.
You can't even dribble.
That was last year. I've been practicing.
Video basketball doesn't count, Myron.
Justine, please. Every year, I sit on the bench, the whole game, next to Bilkowitz for probate. What is he now, 103?
We have lost for the past 5 years in a row, and I am not going to be humiliated.
My family
again.
is going to be at the game. Would it kill you to put me in for 5
Myron,
lousy minutes?
As coach, I have a greater responsibility.
Justine, I demand to play. This game is supposed to be about bonding. It's not about winning or losing.
The hell it's not.
Dispatch, this is Unit 54, pulling over plate 4 van. License number 2CLK226.
Why are you working so hard for this guy? No one subpoenas the dispatch tape.
I want to give him any grounds for an appeal. I'm going to do my job like I always do.
I don't know how you do it. Oh, I called the furniture place. They can't deliver the bed till day after tomorrow.
Well, I can't be here. I'm going to be in trial.
So am I.
So who's going to let them in, Jonathan?
Ask the landlord.
You asked the landlord. You're the guy who flaked.
Hey, get out of my car! Brian's got a knife.
Wait.
Can we pick him? Hey, get out of my car! Brian's got a knife, some rope. What the hell is that? A brand. Damn, we got the prep school racist.
It was a bad search.
What about the search of his apartment?
Everything came out of the car, even the videotape.
I can get him off.
All you have to do is hit record and tape over it. When you wake up, it'll be gone. It's so easy, Ronnie. I'll do it for you. One button and he'll be gone.
I can't. A coup. I convinced Judge Baylor to come over.
Civil or criminal?
Center. Played for St. John's, went to the NIT in 1980.
Atta girl. Now we'll only lose by 30 points.
Whose side are you on? We're doing Baylor and Judge Jackson. We've got 2 players over 6'3".
You mean 2 players under 40?
Hey. Not to worry. My cousin owns a medical supply company. All the oxygen we'll need. Well, that is, of course, assuming that I'm going to play.
No, Myron, you're not playing. There's too much at stake.
Such as?
Such as the good name of a judge who has traversed these historic corridors.
Assistant coach. Take it or leave it.
I'll take it.
Yeah, you can assist the paramedics when they cart your geriatric asses off the court. With all due respect, Your Honors.
More, I believe you're in the wrong venue.
On behalf of the lawyers' team, we're concerned about possible conflict of interest. Christine London has been named one of the referees, and not to be blunt, but she and Judge Jackson are knocking boots.
Uh-huh. And aren't you and the other ref, Suzanne Graham, hitting the skins yourselves? You guys are so white. This is my favorite shot.
Oh, God. A show in New York. This could make my career.
You'll get it. I just wish I could come with you.
I'll only be gone a day.
And a night.
Oh, classic.
Judge Reed, they ready for you?
Thanks, Roland. All right. I'll be right there, Roland.
It's your world.
Good luck, baby.
I'll see you tomorrow night. What?
Not here.
Appreciate it.
Cynthia, please. I have never asked off a case before.
Because you know that I don't allow it. So why the hell are you here?
You saw the video. This guy tortured them. He branded them with a hot iron.
I saw the video, Veronica. Am I supposed to just give you all the nice criminals? Well, let me go pull your file, because I guess that's a promise I made to you when he came here.
I have defended rapists before. It's just this guy. I can't do it.
So why don't you lynch him then? Is that what you want? Oh. Do I really have to give you my People's Republic of China speech or my every man deserves his day in court speech?
Yes.
Fine. Tell yourself that this guy is the worst scumbag in the world and he deserves to fry. Now, tell yourself that the measure of our democracy is whether even this guy can get a fair trial, because if he can, then everybody can. And that is something to feel good about. You're too young to be burnt, Ronnie. And you are too much of a veteran not to know why you have to do this. Love your job. Veronica?
Taking this a little too seriously, aren't we?
Dorothy needs to know he ain't in Kansas anymore. That blacktop is my court.
Baby, it's a basketball game. What exactly are you hoping to achieve?
I'm gonna humiliate him.
And then what? Tomorrow, he's still gonna be the one wearing the robe.
Who cares about tomorrow? You don't understand.
How many is that?
48.
That counts as half. I'm not distracting you, am I?
No. Oh, baby. It's the night before the game. I have to save myself.
You've got plenty. Oh, my God. What's wrong?
Nothing. I can't play basketball.
You can't, not even a little?
Not even a lick.
Oh, so what? It's just a silly pickup game anyway.
Hey, there's nothing silly about one man challenging another.
I guess this town just, isn't big enough for the both of you, huh?
That's right. If we're in Montana, we'd do something serious, like have a match steer wrestling or something. I just don't want to embarrass myself.
Look, don't worry. If it gets too bad, I'll foul him out. Wyatt?
Mm-hmm.
I need to talk about a more serious problem. We have been together night and day for almost a month. We eat together. We sleep together.
Mm-hmm.
We wash our underwear together.
And
I am incredibly happy. But I keep thinking, I don't know, that I'm gonna get hit by a bus, or that your wife and 5 kids are gonna show up.
3 kids. 2 wives. So what do you want me to do about it?
About what?
About us being so happy.
Oh, you tell me, cowboy. The ball is in your court.
There is no disputing the facts, ladies and gentlemen. Dale Kedrick took this young woman into the fraternity house shower, blindfolded her, and forced himself upon her while the party continued downstairs. Find him guilty and show her that the pain and the humiliation of this ordeal was not in vain.
Not guilty.
Don't you have somebody else to harass?
I put in 2 months on this case. I'm not about to let him walk because some prom queen is too uptight to get into the head of the victim.
Thank you for that vote of confidence.
Get that jury to feel something? You gotta draw on experience, and you got zip. How long you been married?
None of your business.
I'm divorced.
I wonder why.
Your husband ever blindfold you? Didn't think so. Nice girl like you.
Get out of my way.
You don't have a clue, do you?
I said...
Preppy little bitch. Somebody always there to protect you. Probably never been scared in your life.
I'll scream.
Go on. No one's gonna hear you. She wanted to scream too, you know. No one could hear her either. Good luck tomorrow.
Sean, I'm sorry I scared you. Look, I was just...
No, I know exactly what you were doing. Is this what it's gonna be like? Yeah, you take this damn job, and for reasons I still can't quite understand, you refuse to walk away. And that's your choice. I've tried to respect that. But,
Sean,
but now I'm coming home, and I'm finding you like that. This is crazy.
I don't know how to explain it to you.
Explain what, Lenore? This isn't you.
How do you know?
Know what?
Who I am, when I don't even know.
You're kidding me. That adds a new approach. Yeah.
I just talked to Judge Parks. Three of my witnesses can't be there at 9, so she's moving the trial to 11.
Fine.
That gives you 2 more hours to convince your client to plead guilty before I beat your ass in court.
I am not in the mood for any of your pretrial crap, okay?
Hey, it's not my fault your client failed Rape 101. Tell him next time, turn off the camera, and he really shouldn't brand them with his first initial.
All rise.
Your Honor, the defense is ready to proceed.
Where wonders never cease.
Your Honor, the defendant, Mr. Ruiz...
And a new suit. How'd you swing that, Mr. Bonneville? Knock off another convenience store with your client?
If Your Honor has an opinion as to the guilt or innocence of my client, he'd better keep it to himself.
And I suggest you write out a check for $250 in care of this court. Now.
I'm being sanctioned? Oh, Your Honor, you know I don't have any money.
Oh, poor Mr. Bonneville. His wife left him. He's living in a car. The dog ate his homework.
Why can't you get off my back?
Because you are an embarrassment to my profession. 1,000 new shirts couldn't make up for your gross ineptitude and disrespect for the judicial process.
I'll tell you what I think of your court, Conklin. That is what I think of your court.
I will give you credit for one thing, Mr. Bonneville. Your many years with the public defender's office has certainly taught you to bend over.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
A motion for dismissal?
They searched your car without your permission or a warrant. That makes it illegal.
Yeah, but they told me they could because they found the
They
pot on me.
lied.
This affects all 11 counts.
Yes. Trial's been moved to 11. I'll see you then.
Oh, whoa. What about these?
You're in isolation. You want those off? You move to general population.
Well, I'd be killed.
Is that a no?
What'd your boss say when you asked off this case? What'd he say?
I'm your lawyer. I'll do my job.
That's right. I'll do mine.
Excuse me?
I'm sitting in my van, watching Daddy drop her off in his big white Cadillac, watching her bounce up the steps of Lawrenceville or Baird, dreading the day she's no longer pure. She has everything. That's what I like so much is watching her face when I take it all away. And then I'll make you mine.
I hold your pathetic life in my hands, so don't try and intimidate me.
I know you're gonna make that motion no matter
You
what.
think you know me, don't you? Don't you?
It's my job.
I mean, 2 weeks ago, I had a wife, I had a house, I was a contributing member of society. Now I am mooning a judge in open court. I mean, God, how did this happen?
I feel for you, man. I really do. Can you play?
No, I can't. Look, Conklin is never going to grant me another continuance. I have got to try and salvage what's left of this case. We'll help you.
No, you guys are prosecutors.
So what?
My allergy. We'll buy you an inhaler.
That's for asthma.
Come on, man. We need you. I heard the ringer's 6'9". Jackson's 6'3", Conklin's 6'2".
Conklin's playing?
Yeah. And on that court, he's got no gold, no gavel, and no game.
Jonathan! Veronica's fighting with a cop.
Where is she?
He told you to stay out of his car.
It was clean. I saw the knife on the
you had
seat.
to was wait for the damn warden. Why couldn't you just do your job?
I got that scumbag off the street. That's my job. You want to put him back? That's your problem, bitch.
Can you imagine? Can you put yourself in her place? You've gone to a party. You're wearing a new dress. You dance. You have a few wine coolers. Maybe a few more than usual, but tonight you feel like having fun. You go upstairs looking for a bathroom. You go inside, and suddenly there's someone behind you. A stranger. Then, a towel around your eyes. He's blindfolded you. He pushes you inside the shower and turns on the water full blast. You're blind, you're helpless. He's ripping off your clothes and forcing himself inside you. You cry out in pain, but the music, the water drowns out your screams. You try and fight, but he is so strong. Minutes seem like hours. Then he's gone. You're on your knees, blinded, darkness all around you. Can you imagine? I tried, and I couldn't. But she has to, and she will never forget. Don't ever let him forget either. Don't ever let Dale Kedrick do this again.
Remain seated.
Good morning. You ready to pick a jury?
No, Your Honor. I move to suppress the state's evidence, which was seized by way of an illegal search.
On what grounds?
The dispatcher's tape, which was recorded simultaneously with the search of my client's vehicle, reveals that the search was conducted without his consent.
Your Honor, before Miss Gilbert wastes any more of the court's time, let me say for the record the state is not relying on consent to justify the search of the car.
What?
Through the window, Officer O'Brien clearly observed a plastic bag on the passenger seat containing what he believed to be marijuana. After the vehicle was entered and the contraband seized, the other items were found.
Miss Chen, why hasn't this report of yours surfaced before today?
A clerical mix-up, Your Honor. This report was in a separate drug file. In light of the rape charges, we didn't pursue this possession charge, or for that matter, the marijuana which was found during the search of the defendant's person. I'm sorry.
Like hell you were. When was this report created? This morning?
Excuse me?
Who told you about the tape?
In chambers. Now.
I want a disputed document examiner every copy of the report that exists.
Officer O'Brien will stand by that report in any hearing.
Save it. I am not going to allow the report into evidence.
Why? It justifies the entire search.
It also raises questions as to the convenience of its sudden arrival. Now, I don't know what a hearing on this document would prove or not prove. But I do know that one case, no matter how important, is not worth throwing away one's entire career. Now, I am granting Miss Gilbert's motion to suppress.
I can't believe you're letting this animal walk.
As to the other charges...
What other charges?
I believe you said there was an outstanding possession charge.
Off the record, who gives a damn about a stupid pot charge? The man raped 11 girls.
If convicted, Mr. Snow will go to prison for 3 years. In general population.
My client can't be sent to general population. They'd kill him.
Of course, if he chooses to plead guilty for the sex offenses, he could be sent to Avenel where he could live in quiet isolation. How much is your client willing to gamble?
Meet you at the court.
Wow, what's up?
You know the judge's ringer, Judge Baylor? Seems he has 5 outstanding parking tickets, and I think a warrant for his arrest is, well, warranted, don't you?
And I'd be remiss if I didn't inform the police as of his whereabouts.
This is pathetic.
So what?
I'll play fair if you will.
The serial rapist just went away for 15 years. I think that's pretty fair.
Yeah. And what were you willing to do to get that?
Anything. Congratulations. I knew you could do it.
No, you didn't.
I wouldn't have given it to you otherwise.
I just heard, Amherst. Way to go.
If you ever do that to me or any other woman again, you're the one going down for assault.
Keep it.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. You're lucky I don't throw his ass out of here. Oh, you try it and your ass is gonna fall. I can't believe it. We're actually in there. Right over to the fat lady. Or whoever sings. Come on, tighten up the defense. You got it.
you gotta make a phone call. I'm in charge.
So what's the plan?
Huh?
What's the plan?
Plan. We gotta get the ball to Baylor.
All right, come on.
Scott, wait a minute. I'm going after you.
What? Come on, guys.
Part of the plan. Got to shoot the ball. Could have gone either way.
It could have gone about 6 feet further.
Savor the moment, Bonneville. It's the last victory you'll have in a long, long time.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you! Hey! I'll kill
You know, the fact of the matter is, you check your ego at the door, you might turn out to be one hell of a lawyer someday.
Oh, I get it. You're trying to help me. I'd rather have the win.
Hang in there, counselor. The wins will come.
Hey, how was the trip?
It's fine.
Danny, I'm sorry. I overreacted.
You pushed me away.
I can't be affectionate at work. You know that.
If you weren't so damn self-conscious, you would realize that no one is even looking.
They are looking. And the minute I put it in their face, I'm gonna have problems.
So you just give in to it?
I'm not giving up everything I worked for so you and I can walk down the hall holding hands. Danny? I need you in my life. You and Delia are the best things in my life. But it's only been 6 months since I left Howard. Since I told my parents. I'm still trying to deal with all of this. Hell, my father's still sending me pamphlets.
I know that this is new for you. But I cannot be with someone who isn't proud to be with me.
I am proud to be with you. I'm just not as strong as you.
I thought folks got bolder when they got to be your age.
So did you get the damn show?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Congratulations! I knew it! Hey!
We won. Oh, just because.
Did you really think this was gonna make it all right?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the tape. You were the only one who knew.
Annie, let's not do this.
Did you tell Amy?
Why are you so upset?
Did you tell Amy?
Why are you so upset? Yesterday you were hysterical because you didn't want to get him off.
I could never go against everything I believe in.
Putting that psychopath back on the street, that's what you believe.
No, I believed in us. I trusted you, Jonathan. I never once thought you'd betray me.
Ronnie, how could you let me see you like that and think that I wouldn't do anything? I did it for you.
It was my choice.
Yeah, well, it's over now. What difference does it make?
A lot.
Ronnie, Veronica, come on.
What is it about Central Park West?
It's like Darren Star's expression of New York City.
The collision of so many different worlds.
New York is why the show's going to be glamorous and sexy and intriguing.
New York has that effect on people.
Check out The View from Central Park West, Wednesday.
What's higher trash than New York City?